And hello, YouTube. Wow, there's actually somebody walking down the alley. So it's Thursday, September 8th, 2022. 3:58 p.m. and what's the temperature? 102 degrees. So it's cooled off from what it's been the last week and a half, but it's still pretty damn hot out there. So I'm on my way to Rob's shop once again. It just feels like a daily activity at this point. I tried to head over there yesterday to have him swap out a couple lights on the front of my car. I've got my right headlight is out, and something that's just been bugging me since the day I bought this car. The bulbs in the front for the turn signals, it's got clear turn signal lenses, the car does, Saturn. But they're supposed to be yellow lights, the turn signals are. Which is accomplished by putting yellow bulbs inside the clear lenses. I always wonder whose brilliant idea that was. Like, if you want it to be colored, how about colored lenses? But anyway, what ends up happening, and I see it on the road from time to time, where people's blinkers are, their turn signals are blinking white light, which they're not supposed to be. And it's because they've replaced the amber tinted lights with the amber tinted light bulbs with white, clear light bulbs. Anyway, whoever owned this car prior to me replaced one of them with a clear bulb. The other's got the amber bulb. So it's really obnoxious. Like if I turn on at least I think it's kind of obnoxious. If I turn on my hazard lights, I've got one blinking amber and one blinking clear, white. So, I bought the right bulb for it. I think it's they're right here. I just need to get the damn things put in. And granted, this is shit I could probably do myself. Rob's got a lot nicer tools than I do, and gets that stuff done a whole lot faster than I do, and he offered to do it, so headed that way. So my internet not working at home today, kind of bummed out about that. Especially considering that I paid my dang bill. I called Cox to find out what's up with it, and they said that there's an outage in my area. So, and an automated recording, it said that. I didn't even bother staying on the line and finding out an estimate of when it's going to be fixed. I learned a long time ago those estimates with Cox are never really that accurate, and when the internet's restored, the internet's restored. There's not a damn thing I can do about it, so may as well just push on with my life and use the mobile internet on my two smartphones, which is really slow. I think they've got me, I could be wrong, but I think I'm currently being throttled on Assurance Wireless with my what the hell you call it, my Obama phone. I tried doing a live stream this morning on the way home from Amazon. 4 people tuned into it, so that's 4 more than I expected. The way I honestly expected it to go is I just kind of looked at it as a way to record a vlog and have it immediately get uploaded to my channel, which apparently hasn't worked. So that's my first foray into live streaming, and I really don't know how that stuff works, but it did work. Somebody, and I forget who it was, somebody sent me a message that, on the live chat saying that Jeff Bezos should really give me a raise. Oh, hell yeah. Jeff Bezos should give everybody that works for Amazon a raise, most definitely. Although, to be fair, Amazon does have a lot of perks for employees that other employers don't have. Case in point, I fully was able to do something yesterday that would have possibly got me fired from a lot of jobs, especially considering how flaky my attendance has been in the last month. Let's see, what's the politically correct way to put it? I got lucky yesterday. Yeah, there we go. In the midst of bedroom fun, I wasn't looking at the clock. I'm doing what I'm doing, you know, and wanting to make sure that she's satisfied. And by the time we're finally done, I looked at the clock. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna be late for work. And then, if that wasn't making me late enough, as I was heading out, I realized that I had almost no gas in my car and definitely needed to stop and get gas en route to work, which I was already late for. So, ended up I'm having to stop and get gas and be a little bit later to work. Yeah, that would be a problem in most jobs. At Amazon, I just came in the building about 20 after 7. I scanned through security, said good morning to security, waved back at me and said good morning to me. I'm really friendly with most everybody. And consequently, I feel like I'm fairly popular and pretty well known around the warehouse. It seems like no matter what department I go into, people are like, hey, Daniel, what's going on? So that's nice. I was really burning out on the job, and mostly because it was taking so long for them to get me back recertified as a forklift driver. And I just kind of felt, I don't know, I felt like I was kind of being forgotten about that. And I really enjoy forklift driving, and suddenly not being able to do that over something that was, in my opinion, really, really minor. Was frustrating and had me not really wanting to come in. But anyway, I come about 20 minutes late, clock in 24 after, and my agenda for yesterday, as I'd mentioned, the day before, was to start my day by going to the learning department and see if the pit trainer, her name is Jess, the new pit trainer, the one who replaced Angel. Not that Angel has been replaced. Angel was just moved to day shift. I think he's moved to the safety department as opposed to the learning department. So anyway, but yeah, Jessica told me just come see her when I came in, which I'm sure she was expecting me at 7:04 or 7 o'clock ish, as opposed to say 7:25. But I walked up to her desk at 7:25, and she's like, "Oh, hey, good to see you." And I'm like, well, did they move the equipment that was blocking the training area? And I fully expected her to say that, to apologize and say, no, it's still in the way, because it's just the way shit happens in there a lot of times. But she's like, oh no, it's ready to go. Because I'm just let me finish up some stuff here. Go ahead. She goes, I go ahead and scan you and labor track you as being here and learning, and go ahead and have a seat over there. They've got a bunch of seats for when they do the mass orientations of large groups of new employees. Let's just have a seat over there, and let me finish up what I'm doing, and I'll then we'll go into one of the classrooms. I'm like, cool. So yeah, it was not a big deal at all. Like she wasn't even really ready for me. And while I'm sitting there waiting for her, like while I'm on the clock, I'm like working on my vlog and working on editing videos, as I've been mentioning, and that's kind of what's slowing me down on getting them uploaded, is I'm trying to learn how to edit a little bit more and try to make them a little bit better than just, you know, random cell phone recordings of me driving and walking along. And mostly just baby steps, learn how to use iMovie to put multiple short clips that are continuous together into a single video. Anyway, I'm here. I'll explain more of what happened today when I get back, probably in the same video. And I am back. It's 4:15 p.m. Actually, the clock is wrong. It is 4:17 p.m. That was quick and easy. I finally have matching turn signals that are both amber as they should be, and 2 functioning headlights. So I feel a lot better about that. Now I'm trying to back onto this strode from hell around a blind corner.
The debate is the best way to inform voters of their policies. Meanwhile, the Arizona Citizens for Clean Elections Commission has given both candidates 7 days to come to an agreement for a debate format. If one does not agree, the other will take part in a 30-minute Q&A. Queen Elizabeth II, Britain's longest.
So the Arizona gubernatorial race is heating up. Katie Hobbs, the Democrat candidate, is refusing to debate. Kind of sad that we've got to that point, but yeah, she refuses to debate, which it's not really making her look good, I don't think. Of course, Carrie Lake is ready to debate, although there's some worry that it might be like the Democrat candidate debate, or sorry, not Democrat, but the Republican candidate debate was, which ended up being just like a shouting match of them yelling over each other. So. But I think one of the bigger points is that Carrie Lake, who is the Republican candidate for governor, is an experienced newscaster. So I mean, she's, you know, public speaking is what she does. She's been, you know, a TV personality here in the Valley for a long time. So you know, she's very quick at responding to stuff and able to sound, you know, eloquent and professional on a microphone. And Katie Hobbs, not so much. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, but my gut feeling is that there is not going to be a debate. Yeah, I really don't see it happening. So as long as I'm down this way, I think I'm going to head on over to Rally's, order a couple burgers from the robot. That thing just amuses me to no end.
We're back next week. It's 5 Spot, where we put you on the spot. We ask you a question about something that is pertinent to today's world. We ask 5 of you to call in if you've got a
boring. So let's say I was trying to explain what happened with Amazon last night. So so it was not even a problem that I showed up late. And then this afternoon, while I was kind of laying in bed, I shortly after I woke up, I was like, I need to handle that. And I just went to the A to Z app, retroactively put in paid time off from 7 p.m. until 7:24 p.m. And now, when you look at it, it looks like I had a perfect attendance record, and I'm getting paid from 7 o'clock. So, as I'm saying, Amazon does have its perks. I can't think of any other job, certainly no other job I've ever done, where I could do that, and it's just absolutely not a problem.
So we got one in Scott in Casa Grande, Valley of the Dirt People. Yes, we have degrees in the Valley of the Dirt People. How you doing, my man?
Good, Chad. How are you?
Doing good, bro.
I think I'm maybe doing the 2 for $5 deal.
Today. That's what we love about that.
Rally burger, chili dog, crispy fish, spicy chicken.
electrical from the University of Central
dude,
Florida.
Fish sandwich and a rally burger. Actually,
No, I actually came out of the program at about 20 years old, and I went to work for $15 an hour, given it was night.
see how the robot handles this.
Hi, what can I get for you today?
I'd like to get a crispy fish sandwich and a rally burger in the 2 for $5.
Would you like to add small fries and a small drink for $3?
Nope.
Would that be all?
Yep.
Just to confirm, I have fish sandwich, rally burger. Is that correct?
Yep.
Just a second. I'm finalizing your order and getting your total. $5.41, thank you.
Thank you. I just said thank you to a robot again. That was surprisingly efficient. I remember when they first put that AI speech ordering system here at rallies, and it was super awkward. In fact, the last time it came through, it was really functional, but there was an abundance of awkward silences. But that time, that was honestly more effective than a lot of actual drive-through people are. Although I feel for the actual drive-through people. All too often, I worked in fast food when I was younger, much younger. And all too often I see somebody who is trying to expedite orders, hand orders out, ring people up, give people their change, and take orders on the headset all at the same time. So, yeah, small wonder they're kind of struggling with doing a good job taking orders. So, although the last time I came through here, the cashier seemed really annoyed. Like I had mentioned that I thought that the AI had done a pretty good job. I thought it was kind of neat. He just looked at me with disgust, like, "Oh, that thing's terrible." So, I don't know. I guess different people's mileage on that varies. I mean, I don't know, and I would imagine some people probably have more patience for it than others, and some people probably enunciate not as clearly, and it has trouble understanding them. I would imagine that's a factor as well. So, I used to have so much. Sorry, I'm hungry. I'm eating pretzels right now. Not used to having this many cars in front of me, so it's just kind of weird. Trying to think if there was something else I wanted to do on this trip. 4:24 right now. I don't really need to leave. I don't really need to leave for Bullocks until after 7. Although I could leave earlier. Nothing wrong with going there and hanging out and having some drinks and working on my music. But even if I do that, I need to go home and get my headphones. So as I mentioned earlier, my internet is out. Trying to edit the videos the way I'm doing it right now is definitely taking a lot more effort and taking me longer to get stuff uploaded, but it's all means to an end, I guess. But so I did the video I'm working on right now, and I'm not sure, what, it's just gonna have a vlog number, whatever. But basically, I'm trying to cobble 2 videos together, but the first one I've split into 2 parts to edit them differently, and then I'm putting them back together. It starts out with and if you're seeing this, that's already been uploaded, so maybe I'll try to put it in the description, link to the description in case you missed it. But it starts with me coming out of the clerk of court's office on Tuesday, and then there's this crazy noise coming out of the parking garage. So I kind of shine up the camera on that and try to get the sound. And the sound, it picked up the sound really well. The iPhone did. And that shot, I think, actually looks better as vertical because it's such a tall parking garage, especially for me, like right down under it. And then I turn the camera around and kind of do a monologue, give some information about what's going on with the lawsuit regarding the zone against the city of Phoenix and their neglect of the zone and the homeless encampments in the zone. And it's cropped in so close on me that there's no way anything I do other than just straight vertical video on that just leaves me wow. It looks like this person pulled forward when they shouldn't have pulled forward yet. Yeah, that person should just go park on the other side. She's already left the window. I've got a car directly behind me. I'm not backing up anymore. Not even trying to. Is she going forward? Yes, she is. Oh, drive-thrus are complicated for some people.
Yes, 1 second.
Okay. I see. Sent her forward and went up to the walk-up window. Okay, awkward. Anyway, yeah. So that was that bit of video is so cropped in on my face because the camera is just so close that anything other than video, other than the vertical video I shot in it, would just look really bad and creepy. So split that part off, doing it vertical, and hopefully when I put it all into iMovie, it'll pillar box that for me. I really have no idea how iMovie is going to combine 3 different pieces of video and 3 different aspect ratios. I guess I'm going to find out. I'm not there yet.
Budget is $5. 41, please.
Thank you. A little bit awkward, a little bit more awkward than the last time, but not awful. At least she gave me my receipt. So yeah, the second chunk of that also was shot in 4K vertical video. And I was trying to figure out how to crop it, and I tried a couple different times, cropping it out to 16:9, regular widescreen. And it just felt like it was either chopping off the top of it or chopping off the bottom. I mean, which is technically what it's doing, but I mean, it just didn't feel like I was getting, I tried it, cropping it in different areas, and it just all came out looking bad. So what I ended up doing is cropping out a chunk at 4:3. We're gonna go old school, do some 4:3 video, and that actually came out really good. And sadly, I wasn't able to shoot the whole video like that, even though I wanted to, because as hot as it was with me carrying the phone, setting my iPhone to record in 4K, it ended up overheating fairly quick. So that video gets kind of cut off mid-sentence, and I'm just kind of leaving it as it is. I'm going to combine it into the video that I shot after that, which I shot on my Obama phone. That worked just fine, but at that point, I'm just not even trying to. I had walked out of where the tents were really dense, so I wasn't right next to them. I was kind of by myself, so I just started shooting video again on the Obama phone, but just in my regular 720p horizontal. And what I'm doing right now, and mind you, my internet is not working at home, so this is taking forever, especially since I think I've run out of my high-speed data, so Assurance has got me on throttle data. But I'm trying to upload that segment to my to my Microsoft OneDrive so that I can download it onto the iPhone to edit in iMovie, and then from there, of course, I'm going to have to bring it right back to upload the whole finished thing right back to Microsoft OneDrive. At that point, I guess I can either download it. I don't know if I head out. I'm going to see if my internet's working when I get home. If it's not working, I'm probably just going to head on over to Bullock's, because at least I can use the Wi-Fi over there, and I can download from OneDrive onto my karaoke computer and upload it to YouTube from there. But yeah, this is a whole lot more work than just the usual shoot and upload that I'm accustomed to. But hopefully it'll be worth the effort. Although it seems like the only videos I have that really get a lot of views are the ones that have giant pauses between me uploading and then me uploading the next one. You know, the actual quality of content doesn't really seem to be a factor. But this one, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be worth it. It's when I'm walking through the zone, I got some really nice, like, up close shots of the tent encampments there, and it just looks a whole lot better than when I'm just shooting it as I drive by through the windshield, through the dirty windshield. I should be in the left lane here. And then after that, after I end up walking through the zone, and mostly the third segment that I shot on the Obama phone, I end up walking. I don't make it to the Capitol, but I make it awfully near the Capitol. I think to the Arizona Department of Education building. I think that's where I end up walking to, and that's some nice footage of the Arizona Supreme Court and Appeals Court building. I didn't really go in it any close, but I mean, you can see it. I don't know if that's something I've featured in any of my videos before. And you get to point out some dysfunctions of public transit, because that's always fun. And also got some nice footage of the Pioneer Cemetery, which is cool. I've been wanting to get some footage of that, other than me just driving by it, where you can't really see it on Madison Street.
Last I talked to you, we had just that single rollover crash. A box truck, I-10 eastbound, east of Baseline. It's still there. It rolled over that cement girder on the left into the construction area. But all lanes do remain open as you pass through. But you're seeing a delay due to the wreck from University all the way to Baseline. But now we've got more freeway crashes. A few more. Southbound 101, Price Freeway at Elliott, collision. Westbound I-10, just as you're approaching the mini stack, a wreck off left and a wreck again of the I-10, westbound at 67th Avenue, number 3, right center lane, blocked on a collision there. Surface Street wrecks include Union Hills at 19th Avenue, Olive at El Barrage, Broadway, east of Mill, and a vehicle fire, 32nd Street to 202 Red Mountain Freeway. This traffic report brought to you by Condor Airlines. Fly Condor, nonstop from Phoenix Sky Harbor to Frankfurt, Germany and beyond. With twice weekly departures from the Salt River to the Rhine River. Book your flight today at condor.com. Dieter and KTAR News.
You know, it never ceases to amaze me how in the United States, traffic accidents, which happen constantly, are completely normalized. They're just considered part of life. And you have your accident, and generally speaking, as long as you're not killed or horribly maimed, you get another vehicle and go right back to driving, in most instances. Yeah, just imagine if the Department of Transportation treated drivers the way Amazon treated me as a forklift driver, and if you bump into anything, there has to be an entire investigation, and until the investigation is complete and they can schedule you for retraining, you're not allowed to drive anything at all again. God, imagine what it would be like if that's the way it was handled with motor vehicles. And mind you, a lot more people getting hurt and a lot more at risk with motor vehicles on the road than me in a forklift bumping into a safety barrier in an isolated area in a closed warehouse. But yeah, non-stop traffic accidents are just considered part of our culture now. Kind of crazy when you think about it. Sorry, I'm trying to eat. I'm like really hungry. It's been a long time since my breakfast before I went to bed. And for some reason, my QT scrambler seemed a lot smaller than normal. I sure hope QT's not jumping on the shrinkflation bandwagon with their egg scrambler breakfast, because it's kind of been my favorite breakfast for quite a while. Normally it fills me up, and it didn't really seem to fill me up this morning. So looks like the city of Phoenix is resurfacing 52nd Street. That's nice. Yeah, that's one thing I do got to give the city of Phoenix props with. As god awful as a lot of our internet, or what do you call it, our pedestrian infrastructure is, and as woefully inadequate as our public transit is, the city of Phoenix, for the most part, does do a damn good job of maintaining its streets and its roads. So. It really doesn't seem like it was that long since they resurfaced 52nd Street. I don't remember it being that often rough, but nice to see it getting resurfaced. Coming in here to get my sip and save drink. Debating as to whether I want to leave the camera on when I go inside or not. And this is not as much riffraff in front of the 52nd Street in McDowell. Circle K is, there tends to be in front of other ones. Nah, I think I'm gonna stop it. In fact, I think I'm done with this segment. Come to think of it, I don't really have much else to say. We'll probably shoot a video on my way to Bullocks, but for now, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along with me on the drive, and hopefully I can get this segment I've been talking about uploaded and edited with my current internet limitations.